Our next one. We have these little pies. Okay? So this would be our next one, but how would I describe that?
Move it over by one every time.
Which way direction are we moving?
Left.
Are we always moving left, or what else could we call it? Moving. Are we moving clockwise or counterclockwise? Moving counterclockwise. Very good. Ooh, I can't spell that. Okay? We good here? All right. Complete the pattern. We have to complete it. All right. Complete. All right. I went from -2 to -4. How did I get from -2 to -4? What did I do? Okay. -4 to -6. Okay. And I'm doing that same thing here. So what's -8 minus 2? Okay. Very good. Well done. All right. Number 3. How do I get from 4 to 10?
You add 6 every time.
Okay, I'm adding 6 every time. Very good, Haley. All right, what's 22 plus 6?
28.
28.
And then 34.
Very good. 28, then 34. Okay, last one on the bottom.
Just 5 on the bottom.
So 5 on the bottom, then 4, then 3, then 2, then 1. Now, Haley, how did you come up with 5 on the bottom?
Because every other one cut that in on to the bottom.
Okay.
By 1.
So we had 1 there, 2 there, 3, 4, 5. Okay. After that first page, how are you feeling?
Tired.
Good, very good. Jeremiah, do you need to stand at my podium and get these? No, are you sure? Can you stay awake? Okay. All right, let's go to the back. Is this stuff getting easier for us?
Yeah.
Kind of? Okay. All right. All right, these ones are the tricky ones, right? Kind of. Okay, so the conjecture, we're completing the conjecture. So we're completing the sentence. Now remember, we used to come up with the examples, but here I'm giving them to you. So, the sum of any 2 even numbers is blank. What do you think I should highlight here, though? Or underline? Sum. So, sum means what? We're adding. Okay. So, the sum of any 2 even numbers is blank. What do we notice about all the answers here?
They're all even.
They're all even. So, our answer is? Even. Okay. Good. All right. Next one, the product of an odd number and an even number is blank. What should I underline or highlight? Product. Product means what?
2 times.
Multiplying. Okay. And what are we multiplying here? An even number and? Okay, so 1 odd and 1 even. All right, so what do we notice about all these numbers? They're all what? They're all even. Okay, next one. The sum of 2 negative numbers is blank. What should I highlight here? Okay, and what 2 numbers? What are they going to be?
Negative.
They're going to be negative. Okay, what do we notice about all of these answers? They're all what?
All negative.
They're negative. So adding 2 negative numbers is always going to give you a negative number. So let's think about it this way. We're on a number line. Do you guys remember number lines? Okay, let's say that's 0, so -1, -2, -3, and so on. If we're adding on, let's say we're at -2, if we're adding on more negative numbers, doesn't it make sense that we get more negative? Right, so it's always going to be negative. Jeremiah, let's stand up, my dear. Bring your paper over here. Get your pencil. Make sure we're correcting. All right, next part. This is probably the hardest part, okay? Showing the conjecture is false by finding a counterexample. What did counterexample mean? What does that mean? What are we trying to do? What are we trying to prove? This statement, this conjecture, the sentence? Okay, we're trying to prove it's wrong. Prove it's false. Okay, we're trying to prove it's false. Okay, if the product of two numbers is positive, then the two numbers must both be negative. All right, lots of words there. What should I highlight? Product. And we're going to have two numbers, right?
Yeah.
Positive, then the two numbers must both be negative. Okay, so let's set up an equation. And we know it's a product, so we're going to multiply it. So if the product of two numbers is positive, then the two numbers must both be negative. So it's saying that these two numbers have to both be negative in order to get a positive number. How else can we get a positive number? Multiplying what? Two what?
2 times 3.
Two positives, right? So 2 times 3 is 6, or 10 times 10 is equal to 100, okay? So you're trying to find two positives. Okay, now does that equation prove this sentence wrong?
Yeah.
You got it. All right, the sum of two numbers is always positive. What should I highlight?
Sum.
Okay, and we need two numbers, and it's going to be positive. Okay, so what do I need in my equation? Since it's the sum, I need a what?
And
Plus sign. Okay, when can I add a number and get a negative number?
-3 plus.
Right? Because my answer is negative. Or you could have done something like this. 6 plus -9 is equal to -3. That would have worked as well. Okay? All right, number 20. Every day of the week starts with the letter T. How do I prove that wrong?
Monday doesn't start with a T.
Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday, Friday. Okay? That was a silly one, right? That was kind of stupid. That's okay.
That's actually easier to understand
Than numbers, I know, right? Okay. The counterexample ones. Are we okay with them?
Yeah.
Okay, good, good. All right. What is happening? Oh my goodness. Okay. Where am I? Yeah, almost done. All right. Draw the following. A point. What's a point look like? A dot. You know what? And I love when you label it, okay? So you could label it with anything you want. A line. What's a line look like? Okay. Now, on the line, do we need to have points? Probably. And label them too. Okay, now, should your line look like this? No. Bad. Okay, bad.
You can do this with new paper?
Bad. Don't do that. Okay? Because the line keeps going through those points. All right, a segment. What's a segment look like? Okay, a line with 2 points on the end. It's an ending there's endpoints. Okay? Questions about those three? All right, last ones. 4 points that are coplanar. What does coplanar mean? On the same plane. Okay, give me 4 points that are on the same plane. What was it? A, B, C, and E. Is F on that plane? No, it's not. Remember, it's going through it. Is D on the plane? No. Okay. Just the points that are literally sitting on the plane. Now, what is M representing? The plane. That's the name of the plane. Okay, last one. Name 3 points that are collinear. Collinear means? On the same line. What are the 3 points that are on the same line? A, B, and C.